Greetings, everyone. I still don't have a mic, but hopefully you can hear me all right. I just wanted to do a quick reading, or at least to record a reading, depending on how I do in interpreting the cards. I may post it, I may not. I feel a bit out of practice. I may not do too much planetary and astrological associations. I may just see what I get from the cards and at face value and take it from there. Hope the setup is better. I was using a eating table with a cloth. I thought this was a bit more structured, easier on me, for sure. But I won't do too much meditation. I just want to see what comes through the cards up front. Hopefully everyone's feeling all right during this transitional period of the year. Hopefully we're reflecting and healing. And remember to slow down. These systems that we live in, they just take and take, They don't really respect Samhain or in some other cultures it may be the Day of the Dead or Fête des Dead in Voodoo. Dia de los Muertos. They like to commodify these things, even Halloween. Halloween is consumption, and then Thanksgiving, as disrespectful as it is to the indigenous peoples, that's consumption, and then it's Christmas, and then I forgot Black Friday, it's just take and consume. I would urge you to just not entertain it to the best of your ability. Rest. They already make life hard enough without convincing you to spend more of your money, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. All right, let's see what we got. 4 is the first number that popped in my mind. So first we have the 9 of Pentacles. Then we have the Fool. Then we have the 2 of Blades. I apologize. And next we have the Hermit. I apologize for the dog. It's just, it is what it is for now. Well, first we have the 9 of Pentacles, a card of abundance, unity within the self, and to find peace and unity within yourself. You could see this in other people as well. The Fool is potential. It's before we set out. I look at it as the child before, I guess, the traumas, before questioning yourself, before those for lack of better words, abusive relationships. It was when you had no doubts to find that within ourselves again. We have to use our intuition with the two of blades. The crow with his eyes covered. In traditional Pamela Wade, it's a woman with two blades with her eyes covered. With the ocean in the backdrop, you have to use your intuition. And of course, we have again another 9 with the hermit. And that's your inner wisdom. It may seem a bit stereotypical, but I get from this that we have so much already within us, so much to give ourselves and so much to offer the world. But we have to kind of make that active choice to first put into ourselves, but to find those peaceful moments. Going within and truly knowing what our motivations are when there's so much noise, incessant noise. If you, whether it's your phone, the television, all they want is your attention. If they can't get your attention, they try to come up with something else to constantly live rent-free in our heads. Manufacture conflict, using our society, those in our society susceptible to manipulation, using them to just drain us. We have to every day make an active choice to protect our minds, to protect our spirit, and to choose ourselves, to choose to think for ourselves, and to be our own light, so to speak, to be our own guiding light. And perhaps within that process, we can inspire others. Not to necessarily say we have to save others or constantly try to reach back and help people that are drowning. I can speak for myself when I say that we want to see others kind of free as well. We want to see their shackles off, but that's something that they have to do for themselves. That has to be their will. We can't force that upon them. We can't force them on our journey. But for those that are willing to listen, and those that are willing to, put in the work and ask the hard questions, I think we can make something beautiful. But that choice has to be made, and there's a bit of calculated courage in that with the Fool. Some may interpret the Fool as just going out there, just leaping and not looking back. And that may be true too, but we live in the real world, You still have to manage our risk, but still don't be afraid of risk. So yeah, I think this was a great draw. We do have these 2 9s right here. The 9 is a sacred number to the goddess, however you name her within your particular culture, as well as the number 18. So I think this was a great message. I apologize if my energy is a little low, but I'm doing my best. So hopefully this helped someone. If you see this, I'm not really in the headspace to rattle off, the 9 is associated with such and such, during this, and I'm not in that, I'm not in that kind of mood, but I encourage you to definitely do your own research. I would much rather you go on to, I guess, US Game Systems or perhaps Amazon, and order yourself a tarot deck and read up on these cards for yourself and discern your own meaning. But I don't think I have anything else to say. Oh, if you happen to be scrolling on YouTube, please be discerning to the people trying to sell you something, trying to pander to you, trying to pander to your ego with titles. The spiritual grifter is real, and they've been around for a long time. Just, it seems like someone's trying to kind of win you over with fancy words. Just be discerning. What most would consider the false light likes to pander to your ego. So don't fall for that. But for now, I think that will be it. I did want to... No, I think I'll save that for another video. But if you like this video, please like or leave a comment. I appreciate it. And I will see you in the next video. Remember, your ancestors love you. The land is always willing to speak with you if you're willing to listen. And remember that you are enough as you are. Not within the egotistical sense, but don't always try to look for something outside of yourself. Have a healthy pride in who you are. Have a great day.